Hey everyone, this is Self-Made Millennial. I'm Madeline Mann. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 questions to ask in a job interview when the interviewer asks, "Do you have any questions for me?" during this coronavirus outbreak, and also for any economic aftermath that comes after this. I work every day in HR with my ear to the ground to the job market. To get the most up-to-date career and job search advice, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to get new videos on Thursdays. There are 2 reasons you need to ask questions in this first interview. First, it shows that you are a high-value candidate who is vetting the opportunity and showing analytical tendencies. I can't tell you how many times an interviewer has come out of an interview and I ask them, "How did it go?" And they say, "It was so great. They asked excellent questions." Not their answers, their questions. It's how you impress people. And then second, we need to make sure you are putting yourself in a good situation. What if you take yourself off of the job market for what you think is a great opportunity only to be laid off during a potentially even more competitive job market? Let's find a job that's secure, or at least we're understanding what risks you're getting into. Now, these are some fairly hard-hitting questions, so always come at it with empathy when they respond with their answer, with an attitude of, "I totally understand and we are all doing our best under these circumstances." If a company isn't handling things totally perfectly all the time, those are data points, note that. But also know that none of us have experienced these conditions in our lifetime. So we have got to show some grace for all humans at this time. Also, avoid asking why questions, as they sound a bit accusatory. Such as, why is the strategy focused on a mailing campaign instead of moving to digital? Sounds way worse than, how did you all come to the conclusion that the mail campaign was the right play? That comes off a bit more curious. What and how questions should be the ones you steer towards. All right, let's jump into the questions. Question number 1. What challenges do you expect this role will face by starting remotely during this time? You'll see how much they've thought about your role and how it will adapt remotely. This will give you important context about how to be successful in your new role should you join the company. And you can also follow up by asking how they have been handling onboarding for these new remote hires. Has it been that they just mail them a computer and say, "Figure it out, new guy"? Or will you have good support and a thought-through remote onboarding program when you join? Question number 2, which aspects of the business have been most impacted by the pandemic? If you are clear on the business model, then you can draw some conclusions about the company's outlook. I'd hate for you to be the last one in, first one out when it comes to layoffs. This is also a great moment for them to show you a bit of transparency. Question number 3, what steps will the company take should this quarantine last through the year? We are digging deeper here, and again, it's important to know what you're getting into and if there's a contingency plan being thought about, or if they're flying by the seat of their pants. Question number 4, what impact has remote work and social distancing had on the company culture? This will be interesting to know. Look for their answers to show examples of them proactively creating a great culture, such as training their managers on remote leadership, investing in technologies and processes to make communication more seamless, and putting on virtual happy hours in all company meetings. Question number 5, how have consumer behaviors changed since the pandemic? What patterns are you seeing? This, again, shows how you are focused on different levers of the business and are looking to see how much they listen to their customers and their ability to spin that feedback into plans and action. Other questions to ask are things like, have they changed their company goals, their hiring priorities, their product roadmaps? Choose questions that seem the most relevant to your role, but by golly, I would want to know all of this stuff. It is normal for companies to have an especially slow hiring process right now, but what is so important is for job seekers to still follow up, but follow up in the right way. I've written 3 follow-up email templates that show empathy and enthusiasm and have worked wonders in getting companies to jump back into the interviews and even extend offers, including this job seeker, Lauren, who received a reply within 20 minutes of sending one of these templates. I will link these email templates for coronavirus follow-ups in the comments and in the description. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much, everyone. Wi-Fi high five.